Hey, good chat. Oh, sorry, um the Dyson sphere background changed from like right to the dark. Um, oh my god, every time I don't know what's up with that. We're back as scheduled. Um, yeah, more Dyson sphere. I'm gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna try to get through the main, like get to like you beat the game, quote unquote, which is not the end of the game. In fairness, it's it's like what is like technically considered like beating the game. So I think we're gonna go to there and then they're trying to make it all the way through it. Because why not, right? I enjoyed this game. A lot of fun. Other than that, I don't really have anything regarding other stuff. I don't think announcements or anything. Stuff to cover. Right now, I don't really have any of that. But I have been playing some XCOM lately, and it is a nightmare. I got robbed on a mission. I was so tilted. Um, XCOM playthrough's going okay. I didn't think I would ever like really come back to here I am playing. It just sounded like a really fun time. It's been frustrating, but I've been enjoying it. I actually have the DLC working this time. I don't know why it wasn't working. Now I have Enemy Within working, so I'm using all the DLC, and it's very interesting. A lot more difficult enemies in there. A lot of like stronger, challenging enemies, and some tougher missions. A lot of stuff that just makes it harder. But that's been enjoyable, dude. I've been getting nothing but like heavies, snipers, and support characters, so that's been kind of annoying to deal with. I have literally like one assault person, and that's because I got them as a reward for doing a panic mission. It's been interesting. Yeah, all I can think. I've just been doing a lot of like nothing really. Let's go ahead and get into it. So if I remember correctly, we're looking to set up interplanetary stuff, get some resources, ship it. I'm gonna get escape immediately. I think. Yeah, we want to get resources from other planets, shipping here. The big interplanetary system. The big ones. We want to set up drones and the big ones. F? Yes, F. And the logistic vessels. We want to get some of those automated to some degree, if we can. We already have solar cells being automatically made. We want to get solar panels automatically made on the bus to some extent, which I think the problem we've had and why they weren't being made before. Where are they? I don't know where solar panels are. Should be in here somewhere. Just not seeing them, I guess. I don't. They're there. Yeah, it's because we needed the high purity silicon. So, we need to supplement our main mall with resources from off-world because it's kind of out. If I remember right, our iron's dead, and we're currently just mining from different locations. I picked up some extra miners from elsewhere to make sure that it keeps running. Our copper is also going to run out, so we really got to get going with that. But yeah. Got interplanetary stuff there. I might change up what resources are in there at some point. Yeah. Other than that, that's like I think of. We're mostly gonna be trying to set up some drone stuff more than anything, I think. So we need to get thrusters moving. We need to get copper and steel from somewhere. And I think step one of that is honestly going to be Inter-Planetary. How's my... It's okay. It's enough for me to just... Where is that planet? There it is. Number 3. Though we might go to 4 as well, because I think 4 has more resources that we can borrow from as well. But we're gonna kind of come here. I believe the silicon should already be added in, right? No, it's just the steel being added? Okay. That's right. Do I have belts? I don't know if I have enough belts. This is, what is all this? That's all steel. I believe silicon over here. I'm going to hate this. Bring that over in some capacity. I don't know which way. Because I want to set up these copper veins to bring in copper, and I need to set up some iron veins to bring in iron as well. And possibly some stone. I mean, I can also just set up another thing with silicon here, but I think having it come in like over here is probably fine. Like, let me put it this way. Bring it around with copper. I'm gonna kind of cue it all up. It's not gonna be like super clean. I'm not quite sure where I'm trying to get. Like, easiest to kind of come up here. Like that. Let's do this kind of backwards. A little bit. Oh, we got some stone here. Let's see. I didn't realize there was a stone thing there. Okay, and then maybe we come in like that. Try to do something like that. Where is the... Here. So we need to connect that into that. I don't want to bring it up. There we go. Kind of a crazy belt. Like an absolutely insane conveyor that'd be mega. I might actually have to go back just so I can get some more resources. Honestly, it might have been even easier. Or it might have been better just to use a, almost ironically enough, to use drones to set it up. But it's fine. It's already done. Set up. So I need to find some iron, and I need to find some copper. And just set all of that up. Because how's power doing? I assume it's like super. Oh, jeez. I'm all the wrong buttons. Hey, solar sails. Successfully launched 1,000 solar sails. That's awesome.
The amount of your solar sails has reached a certain scale, and they have formed a Dyson swarm around the star. You should be able to clearly see it right now. To receive such energy, you have built a ray receiver to absorb the transmission, where Dyson swarm can generate power simultaneously. Every solar sail launched for a certain life cycle. If you want to maintain the Dyson swarm, you have to continue on injecting the solar sails.
Now, do I want to do this preemptively as magnets? And send both magnets and iron? Or do I want to just send iron? Because I could just preemptively make magnets. I probably should, right? Do one as magnets, one as iron plates. That sounds like it would be the smart thing to do. Oh. This one will be iron. or iron bars, plates, whatever you want to call them. Every game calls them something different, in all honesty. And that is totally fine. But I know that that one's not powered. Probably a slight waste, but... yeah. That's a struggle, you know. You do stuff so quickly in this game sometimes, but like, you didn't put it wrong. Okay. I think we just bring this up. Curve it a little bit. Oh, I want you to go into this one. No, stop. Go into this one. Go into this one. Iron supply, open storage, magnets. Do I want to just be raw magnets, or do I want to just make magnetic? Maybe I just don't even do that though. About supply local, right? Like maybe I don't even bother with that. Maybe I do just make it all bars. So it might be easy. I don't know. I mean, I'm almost out of belts as well, so that's something. Some iron. Oh, there's copper. Is that a lot? Now, I think I'm going to change plans. I do need to go back to main plan. I don't have enough belts. Not 4. It should be, I think? I don't know where it is. I love it. I love how cool that is. The swarm or whatever. I don't know why I can... Oh, there it is. Click on it. Oh, an eclipse? Oh, sick. Oh, there goes my titanium. I like boost. It like super wrecks your power, but I'm gonna go way faster. Ooh, slow it down. Coming for a landing. Ooh. Cool. Alright. Belt. I should probably be making like better belts at this point, at this stage of the game, but I'm not. That's science. All backed up, which is understandable. We're not researching anything. So we need to get to purple cube, like the next one. Now that we're kind of like backed up a little bit, more science. I'll actually do that. Stuff up. Get that science rolling. I don't need for the first. Just queue up for purple science cubes, I guess. How's this doing for power? Oh, it's actually making like a decent amount, 8 megawatts. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Okay. Is there anything else that I need to... I don't think so. Oh, yeah. I also wanted to make like more shuttles, which I should make more shuttles, but I'm gonna let machines do that rather than doing it myself. Because if there's one thing that I should learn here, it's let the machines do the work, right? Why would I do the work when I have all these machines to do? Ooh, absolutely smashed him. Have a little recomper set up over here. That's how we're doing on this planet. Beautiful. This probably won't destroy the power supply too. Just, oh yeah, like just normal power pulls. Okay. So, I'm gonna set up 2 smelter back. 1, 3, 3. This one over here, I guess. Actually, you know what? Let's make these. Let's put them like right next to each other. Go 1, 3. That is too close. A little bit of space, just because we're kind of like curving around here. I did the thing where I give it enough space. Try to tell sometimes. Right, because like it, yeah, because it does that. I built that at a weird spot. It's fine. It's not that. Oh, jeez. So sloppy. That was not too bad. All of these are going to be copper plating. I'm actually going to end up making a lot of these go in directly just because it'll probably just be better. I mean, this isn't really a planet dedicated to like production really anyways. Not really that big of a deal to me how floppy everything looks around over here. Nice. Right up flat in there. Good thing. I'm not that surprised that that ended up being janky like that. Might be better. Yep. Just barely enough space. I picked like the worst place to build this. This is a situation where actually having like a stacker would be really nice, automatic piler. Because I could use less belts. Since I could just stack it all in the one spot. Like on a one belt, and then just run the one belt in, but once we finish doing that, boom. That should be 2 lines of copper coming in. A little bit of iron as well. I think I did it again by putting it there. Make sure it's on a spot that makes sense. I gotta struggle with building like so close to the top of the planet poles. Sometimes you get some jank curving and stuff from the fault lines and whatnot. Almost out of default pulls too. Iron bars. Oops. Cool, cool. There we go. I should get all that set up. So I just need to make another one of those things. One of these big ones. Oh. A couple of those were connected. There we go. Just in case. Offered resources on me. No. Gets us some iron to come through. It gets us copper to come through. Silicon. No. Might be about upgrading the silicon. I feel like it's not quite enough. Oh, is this like a yeah? Because of the ratio on it, 2 to 1. Wait, how does that compare to the other ores? 2 to 1 over 2 seconds? Yeah, so we could actually go with double the filters here. Which, not give myself enough space. Actually, I gotta move those back at one anyway. You need to make sure I have enough room for the power pole. We'll make slightly inefficient, and that's fine. I always do that. There we go. That should help. But they're both mining on the same file. So. Interesting how the one side doesn't. There seems to be like backing up, and the other side isn't. This is just like way more backlog here for some reason. Well, worst case scenario, we just have some machines here that aren't being used, but I think that affects us in any way. I mean, I kind of probably should set up a secondary one to... I don't know if I want to merge the lanes, though. I think I'd rather set one up, like, closer. That way I can do it a lot easier. I'll be on the other side. I don't know where the closest... It's fine. Make sure that we're not doing anything awkward with those. I should have just enough normal power bulbs to get this running. I should only need two. So actually, just insert it on this side. Makes a little bit more sense, honestly. There we go. That gets this kind of mostly set up. We got room for one more resource if we want to put it in there. And then I need to just get more transporters. Well, let me also make sure that we actually pull this. Okay. That'd help. There we go. Alright, so then back to the main planet. Because this is all good now. Oh. I'm off power. I should have enough to get back to the main planet. I need to try to make sure I land near. Oh no. Oh, I have no control. Let's slow it down if I can. Oh no. I've become space junk. I've got no fuel. Kind of trying to reduce. Yeah, a little stranded in space. Trying to drop my speed so I can actually like try to get a little bit of power going so I could turn. But it is. It really consumes power to slow down, huh? That's crazy. It looks like gravity might... Here. We have like just enough power. Yes, I got an achievement for it. Cold space chunk, as you can see on screen. I can't really clear it right now because I don't really have like a... I can't get my mouse on the screen while I'm in space. I can't turn. Oh, jeez. Also, thank you. I need to go in and edit it a little bit, but I like it. Oh, can we... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, let's I can get that off. Oh, this is bad. I can't... Like, man. Oh! Oh! I didn't know you could do this. Oh, that's so cool. You can manually collect fire ice. Interesting. I'm assuming it's just going right into my fuel chamber? Yeah. And then immediately being burned off? You love... Or it's in my inventory? No, it's in my inventory. Is this actually fuel? It... That did not make things better. Oh, actually, it kind of... can I just put raw hydrogen in there too? Well, I did not know that. I did not know. I thought gas giants just like didn't do anything until you got like stuff for it. Cool. I know you can use fire ice for stuff. Like an alternate recipe for some things. What was it? Yeah, this one, the graphic. An alternate recipe for graphene that also gives you a little bit of extra hydrogen. And I think it's like maybe one other thing that it does. That's cool. Not another. Oh no. It doesn't. It doesn't let me look at fire ice. Well. Oh, keep looking. Keep collecting some fuel here. Oh, I'm hitting X. Let's dump all of it in. And but try to get out of here. Should be able to make it back to planet. Perfect. More than enough fuel. Okay. I'll be able to escape enough. Burn all out. There we go. Ease on. What's the issue here? Oh, that's the issue. Yeah, I kind of knew about that all along. I knew you were having power problems. I need more power. That has been the struggle, is just more power. I just never have enough power. I don't know how to... Like, I don't know what the... Oh. No, you're a particle container. You're not... Or... Where? That's just a normal logistics tower? Yeah. Okay, so then where is my hydrogen? You know, you'd think that, but it is not currently. I don't have a lot of stuff set up. I also have no clue what I'm... all I'll do is go backwards. Okay. So I think, yeah, the rest of the base is over here. Oh, I'm out of power. My hydrogen fuel should be over here by yellow sign. This is not quite. That's one of the small beacons. Where is the... I'm currently researching into purple matrix. So that's about as far as I've gotten. Oh no, this isn't. Yeah, here we go. I'm not gonna have like any spare, am I? Except that I do. Smart, and I set myself up. 4, 6, 7. There we go. I'm gonna grab like an extra stack of those just in case. If I pull the tech tree, we're currently researching information matrix. That's probably why our power is like so gutted right now. Is we probably like overburned a little bit to do research, and now we're really struggling because of other things. I forgot you're one of the big global ones. You're bringing in titanium. I don't know if I know. And so like all of the things that are like making power like kind of dropping off, so getting as much power in general. Half of this doesn't have any fuel anymore. We're just not making enough to fuel more than one of these. Let's do some belly. Let's get some of these up and running. I do have ray receivers. I've got one, and that's it. Got one. I'm very much kind of working things out as we go. That should help the power start to stabilize itself a little more. I need to go grab like a stack or two and pull some out of my mech here. I don't know. I guess actually could do as well. Oh, I don't have any backup. Just to get some more of these. How much am I done? 50 in those. Yeah, I'm currently in the big process of like transitioning everything and finally getting that set up while we research the purple cubes to get that going. Alright. That's the thing to store graphene. You're pulling in titanium. Whatever the thing was. Big tower here is pulling in titanium. Okay. So we got what we wanted done. And so we need to get a tower over here somewhere. I don't quite know what I want to do with that. Like a big tower, one of the big that I can be bringing in iron and copper and in fairness, it's only 3 sets of Dyson swarm right now. We're making like nothing from this apparently. I'm gonna move this. Kind of, I guess, as far as streaming this. I don't know. There's VODs. This is like my first time really getting like this deep into the game. I've played it in the past, just like on my own. I'm just kind of streaming this because it was a nice filler for some schedule issues that were going on. But once we're done, which will pretty much be once we get here. Once we're done with it, I don't know what I'm gonna. I know the plan is to do Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster, and then go from there. I'm not decided yet what I'm. I need to make more of these. As for backseaters, I actually don't really mind too much with these games because I have no idea what I'm doing. Like if I had some clue, like if this was like Factorio, I might be a little bit more like, okay, maybe chill out a little bit. But because I have literally no clue what I'm doing here, I don't really care that much. Because it doesn't really make a difference to me. I don't know how much this is. It's making like 5 megabytes. Not a lot. We only have like 3 bands going. So we also have just like an absurd amount of solar sails. I went a little overboard. I didn't realize just how much we'd be making and how little we'd be using. So I kind of went a little ham. But we got a lot. Alright. So power is just an infinite struggle, and I need to figure something. What do we have for power generation? Nothing. Like nothing I can really do here. Like, other than just getting like more of this going, or hydrogen fuel rods, but like, this is using like excess hydrogen from the research, which admittedly, you know, red cubes are mostly backed up. It's not a big deal. I don't know. I've got so much power. Like, so much of a power problem. Down to 4 of these running now. Yep. It's pretty much just gonna permanently beat 4 of them. Artificially pump these up again. Couple more of them going. I don't know. It's like once power is like mostly stabilized, it's fine. But while it's not stable, it's an absolute nightmare. And I guess what is there like better power that we can right now? What's this? Energy exchanger. Also surplus electric energy on the power grid. Also release charge. Okay. Another array receiver. I could attempt to build one real quick. Which that's probably what I'm gonna do here. Is I'm probably gonna start making some of those. I could do like a particle collider into stuff, right? Not that one. This one, the fusion power generator. I don't know how good that is. That's like a 1% chance to get the thing you need. You need like a bunch of this. That's gonna probably eat a bunch of power. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna take a back. I think we're gonna stop researching once we get that going, just so we can get some power back. I do have a thermal plant here that I can't use, because there's no lava on any of these planets. Okay. So, if I want to make another one of those things, it's going to be in here, I believe, right? Yeah, ray receiver. I'm going to need super magnet rings, which I don't have being made, and photon combiners are being. Thankfully, I am making the engines. Tier 2 engine. Over here. Yeah, I didn't realize that I couldn't make, or that I couldn't use it. I was like, oh, okay. Geothermal, I wonder how this works. And then, lo and behold, you have to have lava. I don't. There are yeah. I always forget that I can just like look at the map. I can also use some accumulators on these. Photon combiner. Wow. Machine only stacks up to 10, huh? Might want to set up a test. Looks like these are going quite well. Alright. Array receiver. I need graphite and that's it. Which I should have like a bunch of. That's raw coal. How are these not? No. Yeah, no. There's never enough of anything. If I've learned anything playing factory games like this, Factorio and Satisfactory and whatnot, it's that there's never enough of anything. You will always have too little. No matter how much you have, you can have like 1,000,000 of something, and it's not enough. You need more. Or looks like a little bit, but bring them up by the solar panels. To the top of the planet, which will be this way. Right? Yeah. That's the solar, which I think is like exactly the top of the planet, if I remember right. And then, no. Dyson. Wait on crafting. Hey, information matrix. That'll help my power also not suck. Now, I don't know if it's better to put these nearby each other or to keep them spaced out a little bit. Right? Because obviously, when we get them upgraded, we're going to kind of want them at least somewhat together. So I guess it's probably going to have them together now. Because we'll want them together for the photon generation. Signal strength 30. Currently have solar panels taking up full. Will mostly be in daylight that way. So pretty. I guess while we wait on the crafting, I do need to do some adjustments to the Dyson sphere stuff here. I really like the teal, but orbits, I didn't change the color for orbits 2 or 3. So, what color do I want to do? I kind of almost wanted to, like, well, yeah, that would work. Listen, I think I kind of want to, like, radiant to a degree, but I don't know. I guess we could also do something. Pull up. I always forget what the colors are. Yeah, okay. Ooh, can I get, I'm not able to get X decimals on that, that's fine. I'll obviously adjust this when we get them. Do all the saturate. Or maybe I can. One might. Not hex codes. I need RGBs. RGB. That's fine. I can. Someone probably has conversion on it. This one? Yeah. Alright, so then I need hex code to RGB. A little roundabout, but it's okay. It's worth it. Oh, actually, let me go back to number. I'm gonna slightly this one. I just got a pick a color that I thought was nice. So E3. I can't like copy this on an image. Oh, no. Oh. I just realized I don't know. That's. Unless I can do a slightly more. Right? Because that's the RGB value. Is not what I'm doing here. I'm using HSV. Alright, hex code to HSV. Could have copied the code. You think they would have just like printed it in the all of these here, and they don't. Tabs. I'm currently covering chat. I cannot see. That is okay. This won't take me. Alright, so it should be. Actually, that's almost what I want for the second one. Awesome. So for this one, that was actually kind of close. Oops. 51, 100, 100. This one. Oh, not AV. AB3FF is going 200. Crank this one up manually to 90. 100. Perfect. Then this third one, which I think should go 8D. They're going to be 330. Whoops. 89. Yeah, that's great. I'll have to expand that a little bit, so I have to like make the loops a little bit different. There we go. But if I add like more orbits in, I'll have to add some new stuff in there too. There we go. That's a fun little 3-color combination that means a thing. Cool. That looks so nice. I actually really like that. It looks really cool. It's a good color combination. I'm assuming the sales of... Oh, they update the... Oh, that's awesome. Oh, so cool. I like the pink ones. Those look really good. The ones look great. Love it, I love it. So I should have, yep, the other two are done. Looks like power is still kind of struggling. I can always just make more as well. They're each making about 3 megawatts each, 3.5. Definitely helping the power load. And if I can get a few more in, that should... But power should slowly start climbing up. Because as we get more power added, all of our kind of like thermal generators should be doing plenty of work. I am out of silicon and it's understandable. I don't know if I have. I'm not shipping in silicon yet. I wanted to wait until I like figure all this out. I need to figure out the logistics on this. Of like bringing resources in, using one of the big boy towers. That's gonna require some titanium alloy. I think I made that. I don't think I actually have a system set up for this yet. It requires titanium steel. Would it be worth shipping sulfuric around? Possible. Do I want to do it from here? Why not? The excess can go... What do you mean collide with other objects? Just go into the machine. That's on the other pole. I can when I make so. Sulfuric. We'll be supplying it. I'll start up as much as you want. I know I got a container here filled with sulfuric acid, so that's gonna drain through it like crazy. Let's go. Your graph. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I brought you all the way around. So you could come up to here and make plastic. Plastic is used for earth crystals, titanium crystals, which titanium chests are still being emptied as time goes on. And then all of the other titanium is being used here. All of my excess hydrogen's coming. On that side. Why is the hydrogen so low? Oh, because these aren't running because they don't have the graphite being burned out. Jeez, I can't catch a break with this. There's always something wrong in this setup. The way that I'm, like, allocating the resources. There's always something wrong. What can I do with this? Making diamonds with it doesn't help me. Already being used in all of these recipes, basically, except for the plastic. That's already being used to make diamonds. Kind of a problem. And I'm making more diamonds than I can even burn off. Look at this, I have a whole chest of diamonds. What to do with it? Okay, That just meant that the hydrogen's kind of low. I can't get any of these to work. I can't get them to... Assuming like none of this is going. Yeah, because I can't get the oil done. So I'm not making that much hydrogen because none of this oil's getting used. Alright, where's this oil going? It's being choked out, is what's happening. It's being choked out by over here. I'm merging like all of it into this line here. And that's backed up. I'm making too much oil. That's what's going on. I'm making too much oil. And like back here, there's what, like 1 or 2 hydrogen sneaking through because the conversion here. That was really so I could make a bunch of plastic and a bunch of stuff. So, I think just trying to like merge all these lines together is causing problems. Alright. Well, do something probably smart. I actually don't really know what I'm gonna do here. You're one of the small towers. I need a big tower somewhere at the mall. Either all the way at the beginning, so I can just supplement all of the stuff. I don't know. All right. Let's. Okay. Priorities. Power. Power is the priority. We don't have enough power. I mean, we do right now, but it's gonna fluctuate. So getting accumulators would be good. That's gonna require these. I should just set up a factory of some kind for this. At this point, that's what I'm thinking. To make those, even if it's just like one of these things, just importing all the resources and just dumping them into a small set of stuff. That would be good too. I'm tired of having to handcraft all of this. Then I need to set up something for thrusters, so I can set up drones, and also find thrusters to set up the big logistics vessels, so my logistics networks actually work. Okay. Let's put the stuff under a little bit of stress. I want to see how my power does right now, if I give it a little bit to work on. That's just like a... How does power... Barely. So I really do need to get... Okay. Where am I building? I need to build tier 3 engines, which I don't necessarily need to set up the logistics thing to pull them all in, because we have a spot where we're making them. I do think having these being stored here is probably a good idea. So the ratio on this is kind of jank. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of them excess, unless our particle containers are in excess. But I don't think those will ever be in excess, since I believe we're shipping those out. These are being made like at ratio, which means there's really no room for extras. They're definitely being consumed a little bit more than at ratio. So maybe I expand on the motors. Even if it's just making one more little motor guy here, that would let me make... Oh. I would need 2 more motor manufacturers to place it. I might have to just, like, move some stuff around here. And, like, really kind of, like, redo some of this. That's the thing, these don't need to be on a belt, right? These can just go straight in. So I can kind of shrink stuff. Problem is getting the magnetic coil on both sides. Trying to think here. I guess even if I add like one more machine, that would at least back up the motors, tier 1s. Not that they're particularly useful. Right, what do they end up being used in? Tier 2s, sorter Mark 2s, but I have that just being done on all water pumps, which care. We need these ones if we want to start making value. Processor, iron. Huh. Okay. Well. Not quite sure what to do about this. I need more. I need more of these. To get more. And I also run the risk too, like if I make more motors, then I might not have enough. Out of the way. I might not have enough magnets. Like, I don't even know what this is. I just made like a set of machines and called it good. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so how do I expand on this without absolutely just having to just tear down everything and rebuild it up? I need more. Like, the big thing is I just need more motors. More motors means more of these. That one's not running. Interesting. Strangely enough, this one is like backing up, but this one just like runs out. I think I need more. Okay, I need more magnets. That much is very clear here. I just need more magnets, like actual magnets, to fuel the double one. So I need power. I forgot I needed power pole. I'm gonna go get power poles. We'll tackle this one problem at a time. Cool. And now my power should not. Power poles. 100 of them. That's fine. Don't mind this spaghetti mess either. Everything sucks. Everything is a nightmare right now. I very much have been in that phase of we need to just like start tearing it all down and rebuilding everything. I just don't want to. It's always so much work. That's the problem. So it's like I just don't want to do it. You know? Like it's a necessary thing. Like you gotta deal with it. It's going to have to happen at some point. You can only hide from it for so long. But that doesn't mean that I want to do it regardless. Magnet thing here. This is going to be some fun belting. I built this kind of close. That's fine. Copy. This is probably a little overkill. All things considered. As I said, you can never have too much in these games. Only not enough. That's my wise bit of advice, if you can call it that. No matter what factory game you're playing, you always need more. You need more of everything, always, all the time. I've never played one of these games where I didn't immediately need more stuff. Oh, that'll hopefully make sure that we have a full belt of magnets going. If I need to, I can also like flip the length of it. But all could make us more. Might be a bad, or might not be a bad idea. Just make some of these guys. Oh, of course. Yeah, no, yeah. Never mind. I mean, I'd have to handcraft it. This one just, like, doesn't work. It's never gonna get a resource. Then we'll just tear it down. Because if it's ever gonna do anything, then I don't want to... That should give us... Wow, that backed that up really fast. Okay. That's good, though. That's what we want. That means we're making more. It means we can definitely add in some extra motor machines. So I think what I want to do is first, I want to take that. And then second, actually think I want to convert. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna let them make the rest of their stuff. Let them just like run out, and then I think what I want to do here. I think I want them. Well, I think I want all of these to just be motor. So, I guess copy, paste, paste, paste. Don't output anything. That would be bad. And we just gotta kill this belt for now. But I think I flip this belt. If I even use that belt. But I think I do. I think we just use this belt for the convenience of it already being here. Right? We can do something like that. Yep. Outputs. Oh yeah, you need Mark IIs on that one. One's on this one. That'll make me a whole bunch. And then I need to wrap this around that. And then, I mean, like, realistically, like, we can just start pulling from the lines, but... cut that so I can do it for an official location for me here. And then... I can essentially just make, like, 4 of these. I'll line them up. That's gonna bug me if they're not. Actually, that doesn't need to wrap around. I can just stay there. You wrap around. So then we get an output belt. Awkwardly bending. There we go. And we should be able to support 4 of these. I don't know if the magnets are going to support 4, but the motors will definitely. Of course, that power. That's fine. We'll fix that. Don't know if I need to up any of that. I think that should be fine. No, these are working just fine. Right, that should make us a couple of more for the Mark II. Which probably still won't put any excess on the thing right now. What is the ratio on this? I need like 1 a second. I do just 1 every 2. So it's 2 to 1. That's 9. So we can like half support a 5th one, which is good enough for me. With jank belt or the jank inserter. You know, not where I meant to put it, but whatever. We should be able to mostly support this. This last one's gonna work at like half capacity, but fine. Well, I guess I think it's this first one that'll work at half capacity. No, it'll be the last one. Because all of the stuff will get up. Unless I'm wrong. This actually might be. Actually, it's like this might be fully supported. The motor side of thing. No, it's definitely shooting through them a little bit. That's fine though. That's okay. And the magnets are probably getting chewed through a little bit. This is kind of the awkward way we're doing this. I'm going to leave some of these machines. Like, worst case scenario, we can always just make more magnets. We ate through all of them. I mean, once this kind of starts to like stabilize, because this one's not going to be eating up the magnets that much. This is going to constantly be full on motors. The moment one of them stopped working. This one stopped because it can't get magnets. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. But, you know, that works. It is a little bit better for the space, and actually making a little bit more. Not. Oh, actually, couple are slipping through. That's 270. Sort of. Very, very rarely slipping. I mean, if I tear this down, it should only slip through. We're not using the graphene enough, so I don't want to do that. Alright, that should help a little bit on the motors. Obviously, I'm not going to put the box down, because it just needlessly bleeds resources. You obviously want to do more than this, but it's about the best I can do now. I'm just gonna start. Stuff. Cool. Alright. that's that problem partially solved. Really not solved, but it's slightly solved. Definitely be better, but we can definitely make more of these. It's okay. I think we make just enough, not really mind. Cool. This is fine. Power. Oh, it's fine. Yo. We're seeing the Dyson. Oh, God, I love it. It's so pretty. It's so nice. All right. Ooh. So now that we have that going, we need to make more of these. More of these. I'm short on magnet. Grab one. 500? Could be more than enough. Oh yes, I'm out of high purity silicon. Currently not taking in anywhere. I'm just gonna tell this to take it in for right now. No. A bad idea. I mean, I have silicon technically. Don't wanna. I don't like using it. Like the bad ratio garbage. 10 stone to 1 silicon. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's where I put it. Maybe I put it over here. Because I can just tear down this entire silicon thing. Just belt in silicon. Oh, a bunch of stacks here. Perfect. And then steel. Actually, I don't think. No, it's not here. It shouldn't be that far. That's the pole. Where is it? That's the mall. This should be over this way. This is processors. Steel should be not here, but over here. Yeah. This is where I'm making concrete. Cool. I'll make 2 more. I don't know what I'm short on now. Probably motors. No, I'm short on something. Oh, I'm short on graphite. That's okay. 2 more of these will be fine. Drop it at the South Pole, and then we can start working on some other stuff. Finally. I mean, today's going to be a lot of logistics. Anyways, it's all logistics. Hard to have. I kind of knew today was going to be just logistics, and that's it. And I definitely want to. I'm going to try to make one of these. I need to set up like a crafter to do this, and grab some of the resources. Make a bunch of it, or set up a tiny factory. Just while we're shipping our sulfuric acid, the one logistics thing, the logistics tower. These logistics towers are interesting. They're not what I expected. I expected closer to. They're kind of like closer to like Satisfactory. And I was expecting Factorio, but that's okay. Both are fine. Like both are good. I don't dislike either version. I need to find a way to burn off this graphite. Like, I just need somewhere for it to go once it's done here, so it can like just burn into oblivion. I filled this up, didn't I? Yep. Not surprised. That's good. We want that to be. I think I've got sulfuric acid. Else maybe? Oh, you know what? No, it's being done. Yeah, it's over at the other place where we just were. I also need to get like some of this still burned, but I don't really know what to do with it. Because right now, it's just really being used to make gold acid. And we have way more of that than we know what to do with, because we're not using this graphene anywhere. This is a terrible fuel source. So I don't want to use it for fuel. I guess we can... I mean, carbon nanotubes, right? Yeah, we need to be making those with the titanium. So I guess that's somewhere. Or something we can do with it. In fact, I can actually kind of... Oh, my belts are janky here. I don't really have a way to get it out of here. I was just about to say, like, we could send it out of here, because we got titanium. Our titanium's not that far. But over here at this big thing. What? Why are there... What? I don't know what's up with that. Weird. This looks like... What? I guess it probably could, right? If I told it to do local? That would make sense, right? Yeah, right, because like the titanium, we don't need like a bunch of titanium here. We could just like branch it off of this. Or even like run the belt from here. Everything's like so compact over here. I kind of botched the building a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Don't think we care about this chest. Oh, I need somewhere to like spend the resources, fortunately. I think it's more important. I'm gonna kind of calm this down for a second. I think it's a little bit more important for me to use here. We'll send some of it off here, and then I think this actually might not be a terrible location to do it. Is it going to be done? Is it a recipe in one of these guys? There's another chemical plant. So you're that. Carbon nanotubes, that's in a chemical facility. I'll need some more chemical plant. Concrete up real quick. Slowly but surely turn this into a concrete planet. In a literal sense, like literally just made out of concrete. I guess I could also just like divert this belt if I need, like that. Like I can just divert some belts. Worst case scenario. This is such a spaghetti mess. And it's only going to get worse, because I'm about to make it even worse. Okay. Ugh. I don't know, maybe it's better if I just, like, focus on getting drones, so I can, like, ship this out. Rather than trying to set up, like, a local thing, but, like, it makes sense to do it over here. It's just, like, we have all of it here. And I kind of need to burn out these resources over here, too. To, like, spend a lot of it more often. There's just, like, not a lot of space. I don't have many chemicals on me. That's less of a concern. It's lack of... Honestly, maybe it'd be better if I did it, like, back here somewhere. Yeah, let's do, like, back here. Which also needs a bunch of... That's... Slowly but surely covering up the ocean. Because in factory games, environment doesn't matter. But in real life, it does. Don't kill the environment. It's bad. Very bad. This... No, this might work. It's, like, really awkward, but it might work. Bring that up to there. And I've got titanium here. I think we just do... Well... I think we just, like, split it, but actually, I don't think I do. I move the yellow sign. Wait. Tell to go here instead. Because that leaves just enough room. This titanium line. Squeak its way up here. Then we can just kind of run it underneath. You go underneath. Bring it over. Up. Finding a way down. Really aggressive to bring it down over that. Instead. Like that. Boom. Oh, my buddy. Alright. There we go. No. Need chemical plant? I don't quite know where I want them. I think like this. Maybe like 3 of these? I don't really know what I'm looking for with this quite yet. About like as far as I can go fault lines before they get like really awkward, so you make a banana tube. Guess we'll see like how this goes. I mean, how much does this need? Is it fast? There's a lot of graphene. How would do that? Let 2 of these function. A little conservative on the titanium. It doesn't use a lot of it, though. So I'm just gonna dump all the X that I can. Okay. This uses... And this is using 369, right? Yeah, 9 over 4 seconds. Which is of course like 2 point something. Okay. I don't think it's quite 2 point. I don't think it's like not quite 2.5. But this actually I think is gonna overproduce, which is good for what we need. And I guess one of these makes 2 and 3. Actually, we can probably get away with a full 5 here. Or the full 5, like all 5 of my plants that I currently have. We can probably get away with using all 5. A weird fault line. Okay. And obviously I can just go pick up if I need. Actually, I'll see where the belts line. Belts want to move up a... So plus the belts... One, I need to delete that. Right now, just so I can, like, put in. We'll just curve the belt like that. Put that. If I can do that, then I can probably do it. Okay. Yeah, I thought I could. I just didn't remember where the location of it was. But those seem to work out at that speed to ratio thing. This one might be a little bit different. But only because of the awkward amount of stuff there. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing with any of this stuff right now. I mean, obviously, right, the nanotubes is going into these. Require crystal silicon, plastic. Don't have a lot of plastic lying around. I'm just let those machines. Yes. That would be the smart thing to do. I'm just going to like a double chest, and I'll come back to it in a little bit when I have a little bit more of an idea of what to do with them. I put the chest in the wrong spot. But that way I can just kind of get like a feel for how much it's producing and figure it out. Like how fast it's making stuff. I should only need one put on these guys. Where's that? There. Okay, so it's 2 over 4 seconds, yeah. Tier 1 is more than enough. So these might want to be upgraded just so that I can pick up more than we're putting out. That'll give me an idea of our production here. Also need to dump the graphene. I don't want to just like have it on me. Ooh, I have power. It's a good thing our perfectly here. So that should have a lot of residual. Yeah, some of these are already running. You can see as our graphite is being consumed up a little bit more. Right, since now this line's moving a bit here. We're making graphene now, so we're using up the graphite a little bit more. Because we're not really making red science. That's the big thing. That's why I think that's why our power spiked so much. Is when we're making red science, like this whole area here just shoots online. Like all of this just comes up online because we're actually using so much of it. But since so much of this is like dormant, it just can't remove the resources. Don't really do a whole lot with it. But we're getting there. We're making a little bit more hydrogen. Using up our graphite a little bit more. Also, always just put like a couple of like power plants over here and have the graphite go that way too. But, that should work. Some of these don't have fuel, but I think they'll start to get. They might go offline for a second because I just pulled all the fuel. But as the hydrogen increases, so will it. I kind of joint a bunch of it, but it gets used up, or it gets stored pretty quickly. Those get made kind of fast. I almost don't want to be supplementing the line with this. But I know it's not enough. That's the thing. Right? The only reason it's so backed up right now is because it got to that point. But once it starts moving, I know it's not enough to just have these things applying it. It's not enough. Like, it'll definitely work for a little bit, but it is not the same. Right, like, this makes like nothing, as you can see. But doing a good job. It's doing what it needs to do. it's consuming a little bit of the oil, which is good. It's consuming, it's producing more hydrogen, so our hydrogen's starting to like really get going. So that our hydrogen fuel cells can. I don't know why this thing is taking the longest route in the world to get down there. Now that I see it, I could have just run it up over this, and then brought it down here. I don't know why I took such a long path with that. I would have fixed that. That's so silly. Coming up like put it here. There. That all. As much hydrogen as I can. I think I just put it all into the one. That's fine. Like looking at it, it doesn't make any sense. I'm like actually looking at it here. Right. That. Back. Ooh. No, it's fine. That'll be a little awkward, but it'll work. There we go. So that fixes that. Titanium here should basically never get used. Gosh, it's not coming in that fast. I'm not making that much apparently, huh? That's how little I actually made. I think I need to expand this a little bit if I can. I gotta keep in mind too that like I don't know how much sulfuric acid I'm going through. That's also always a concern here. I don't want to like burn. I don't want to make more than I can handle. I don't want to be trying to spend more sulfuric acid than I can use. I need like right now I need 3 every 3 seconds. I make 4 and 6. Times 5. Yeah, okay, no, we can ramp this up like a lot. So much so in fact. I need to go get some chemicals. I'm actually gonna it's a very tight area. There's not a lot of room. I'm definitely gonna do some upgrading here. Starting here. Production. Oh. Copper's. Kind of thought so. I think I can actually. Depending on how I want to do this, I think I can get one more in. I have to like move this belt. That's fun. Definitely fit one more here. If I move. That's gotta get out of the way. Oh, actually, I don't know if that's gonna work. Right, 'cause I need to be able to. Actually, no, I don't need to jump this line. I can jump. This line's already up. So I can just keep it. I can just keep this one raised. Like there, and then that should be fine. Gives me a lot of room for that. I can easily do this. Wrong spot. Easily do this. And then this kind of has to like. I guess with that, this here, come out there. Not go that far. So that's also a situation where like the belt is just going down just to go back up. So it probably makes sense to change how I do that. But I think what I want to do is I want to do one of the numbers. Try and merge the lines together like this. And then kind of come up. I don't know if I have enough space. No, actually I should, because I can just kind of go... Doing belts like this is... Just like the one thing about this game is, elevating belts is a little janky. Not the worst thing ever. Like, like, I can survive, but it's definitely a little awkward. Just a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. And I wanted this to come out this side, come up. I thought I could fit one more guy here. Like I probably could. I have to move this copper. I could definitely do that. I could move some of those. Let's see what those. That should be enough. Right, then I can just step down over here instead. Without literally any problem. That up, boom, boom. Boom. The power put here. And I should also be one more of these there. And I'll have just because why not? More belt storage. Apparently that one's not powered. That one's not powered either. So if that one's not powered, we gotta move power. Or bring in a power better. I'll put this here. Put that one down. Face. That. And that. And there we go. Getting a little bit more graphene. We're currently not using it right now because I have to put up thing again. I think that's enough space. This is gonna be really jank. Really close quarters. Okay. No, I can work with this. So what we do it like this. Dead now. You know what? We're gonna put it into the side. Oops. There. Like, what am I on? Doing heights with belts in this game is a little janky. There. Merge the line. Do that. But instead, I can connect that. There. So what isn't being stored is now being sent over here to be consumed into this. Okay. All of that is just so I can, like, kind of mostly fix my oil. Like, literally. It's just so that my oil can start working. Sick. So that gets oil, like, kind of working again. Oh, of course it's there. Oh, cool. Here real quick. Drop off more. Fortunately, this can't hold more than 60 apiece, but that's fine. I'm a little curious. I'm gonna do just like, I think I've got a couple of, yeah. I'm gonna do that one. Can't do that. I definitely can't do it. We could get an extra inventory row. Yeah, solar cell life would be a good one. And ray transmission efficiency, both gonna be really good for me right now. Definitely get some of this logistic stuff because we're really kind of working on that. I can't do research speed yet. Can definitely get some of these, which is going to eat a lot of stuff. So our power is going to start to shoot up, which is fine. I want to see what I kind of just want to see what this is, what this looks like while the factory is kind of like fully running. Because we haven't really, like, fully run in a while. I want to just make sure that our resources are being used in a relatively reasonable manner. And how power is doing. It seems to be doing it. Yellow science is also just, like, slow. Still. We're very backed up on resources now. Which is, I think, the only reason why it's moving as fast as it is. Like, there's no way this will ever keep up the way it is right now. These recipes are just too slow. There's one thing to upgrade to the assembler 2s. It's this. Which I can make. How many of these guys do I have here? 1, 2, 6. Well, I should go ahead and do that. Oh, I got people on me. Quick. Put people in there. Okay. Of all the recipes, to make sure that are made faster. Now it's 15 a minute. I don't know what it was before. I guess I could potentially. Right? 11.3 a minute. Okay, upgrade. 15. Now we're making these a little bit faster. Not by much, but admittedly it is. Okay. Ooh, we can probably see. Like, should be able to see this. Oh, it's probably above me, that's why. So cool. Ah, I'll never not be absolutely enthralled by that. It's so cool. I guess this will not work. Oh, because it can't export. Alright. Hydrogen's getting just consumed. But we don't have like a true full delta hydrogen. All of our oil seems to be running. We have a little bit of hydrogen coming in from back here. These ones can't get rid of their oil, so they're not outputting any hydrogen. I don't know what to do about that. Like, oil is just the issue, right? We have too much oil. Surprising. Because our sulfuric acid is not being made. And we're making more sulfuric acid than we are graphene. We're not getting enough. That's it. Not getting enough graphite. Huh. I never thought I'd see the day. I guess it makes sense. These things are... I got these stacked up. 5. These things are eating up a lot. But once this continues to back up, right? They use less. Obviously, right, you don't want to build your factory around not being in research mode. Obviously, not being in research mode, we can do a lot more, but I would rather it be built around able to research stuff and still go. So, what can I do with the refined? It's probably not much that I can do with it. Gotta be something. Can I not? Oh, I can make plastic and I can make... I'm already doing both of those things. I mean, I could make more plastic. I don't know. Really, what? Oh, I need them for the particle broadband, yeah. So, making the plastic. I don't know where I'm gonna get the rest of that graphite. Okay. No, I'm starting to see some of the issues we're having. Oh god, hiccups. Oh. The hydrogen's looking a lot better though. That's good. The hydrogen's looking better. So that makes sense. That means these are gonna be looking better too. We're making a little bit more. Hey! Alright, I'm doing good. I mean, this one... Hang on. I wouldn't be shocked if this one's gonna run out soon, too. So... Okay. Well, with that mostly settled, I'm gonna take some sulfuric acid here. I don't believe... I think I have to make that in the plastic. I have to make that in it. Where was it? The refined button. I've got some copper. Oh, that happened. Oh, because I dismantled this stuff. That's why. This stuff, yeah. The titanium alloys. I'm not allowed to make that by hand. I have to put it in. So setting up a place for that would be good, but I don't really know where to put it right now. So I'm just gonna make a small little thing real quick. I still have all of this titanium in this chest from when we were manually transferring everything. Hey. That actually should help our power a lot too. I come up here. I want to see how much power they're making. I'm doing it around the planet up to the top. I would say the solar panels are... Power's like not quite satisfied, but these are making about 7 megawatts now, 7.25. That's really good. These guys are doing their job for the most part. Right now, we're at the limit, or at the pitch. It's fine. The power is like slightly struggling. Only a little bit. Slightly struggling. What are we doing? Oh. Well, I mean, I'm working on it, right? So I need the titanium alloys. Well, we'll make them. Doesn't really matter where I go. I'm just kind of flying around to fly around. I'll make it over here by the wind tower. For these guys, and then is it not in this machine? Is it a different? Oh, I think it's in a furnace, isn't it? That's what it is. Yeah, in a furnace. You know what? That's 50, 50, 50. That's probably fine. Cool. Well, that's going. Where's my? Where's the graphite? Huh. I can probably fix that. Power's fine. Oh wait. 60. I'll make 60. I'm gonna use it for some other stuff too. Oh, I needed like way more sulfuric acid, huh? How much does it eat? 8 sulfuric acid? Jeez. That's so much. Okay, I've got sulfuric acid over. Let's see. I mean, we got like this whole bunch. Just a lot. Just even the carbon. Just a lot. Just more sulfuric acid than I know what to do with. Cool. Hey, logistics run carrying capacity increased. Assuming our power is focused. I know. Oh yeah, it's getting worse. That's okay. It's about the tank, like nobody's business. Let's cancel that. Because I don't need to craft them. We'll just grab them. I have them up here. I don't want to clear it. I want to take some. Oh. Yeah, not that much. Jeez. Like, I don't need like a crazy amount. Alright. Making another big thing. One of the big interdimensional ones. No. More of these is never a bad thing. I'll let this. We'll let those just kind of run through the stuff now. I need to set up like a actual factory for it at some point, but. Keep on making those at the top of the planet? Yes. Up here. Give myself a slightly more rounded number on that. Okay. And I slowly build a ring on the top of the planet and again at the bottom. Goes. That should really help our power. Right? Oh yeah. Total consumption is 90. Each of these is producing about 5 kilowatts. Producing about 2. I don't know why some of these are producing more than others. Well, there's a bunch of them, so it's making a lot of power at least. But if I come into here, can I see? No, I thought you might be able to see how much power you're making, like the power breakdown. Guess not. Dyson Sphere's doing kind of well. Structure points and help. They're all things that I have no idea what they are. Vertical launching. Dyson Sphere node latitude limit plus 15. That means sure. I think one of these would be cool. Orbital collector. That way I can get like fire ice and stuff. External planet from the gas giant in our system. That's I assume that's what it does. I assume it collects resources, right? Yeah. That's still cool though. So that's separate. So where do the other things come to play? The liner, quantum chip, smelter, crystals, particle stuff, matter, which gravity matrix, green, satellite substation, like better substation, requires high strength structures though. Preferred stuff, which we're using. I should be using them for sure, to some extent. The fusion thing. I'm sure this provides so much power to an absurd degree. Yeah, I don't know where you would learn to make. Oh, that's frame. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Frame material, which uses those carbon nanotubes and stuff. Okay. Then Dyson sphere components. Use a small carrier rocket to transport them. Dyson nodes and frame. And launching silo. Assuming is the carrier rockets to bring the Dyson sphere components up. I don't even know what that is. Orb there. That gives it a or whatever. Thick. Sorters stuff. Definitely want that. As best as we can. Flickering. Quick capacity could be done. And I think I can get like a lot of this with yellow science. Probably should have been doing it. Oops. You know, it's probably our power. That's probably why it's flickering so much. Our power is kind of like slowly dropping off. Yeah. Let's be like a full ring of these. It'll be a lot better. I need to go grab some processors. What I really need to do is everything to set up for that. So I can just be making them in the background. It's fine. Okay. Plus, I wanted to set the this thing up, this thing up, over by processor. I think the processor. I always get turned around where everything is. Kind of see. Oh, these are done. All I'm gonna make them do right now. I got a little bit of extra. I don't know if I can dump any. Nope. That filled up way too fast. Dump it all in there for now. Cool. Alright, processors. They should be over here. Over here. Over here. I want to set the thing up. Do a bunch of processors. I'm gonna let these just kind of like what I think. Heal. Side of this. Yep. And I'm down to needing engine. I think it's either magnets or graphite. Or both. Actually, it's probably both. Probably. Don't know if what I'm doing is correct for these. Here's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm making a bunch. Oh, we'll come back here in a moment. Probably need to set up some foundation anyways. Process. Essentially what I want to do here is I want to tear down this old stone converting into whatever. I want to get rid of it. And I just want to import the silicon. I should have enough silicon in this chest to not care for a little bit. I just put a sort of Mark II here. When this runs out, this should give me enough time to get some silicon in. And that'll actually probably, like, will honestly probably speed things up, because I can make more of these components. And making more components will let me make more of these guys. I also need to make more of this. I think, yeah, I'm kind of like not giving myself enough, I think, is the problem. I don't remember. I mean, these don't need like a lot. It needs, what, 2 every 3 seconds? We're making 30 some a minute. Probably like 40 for at proper, whatever. Yeah, we're like mostly limited by guys, because it's sort of like kind of awkward. And I had to do like so much just to get as much as I can. And I do want these to just kind of like burn their resources down, put them out to the world before I do that. I just don't want to all the resources, if I'm being honest. I picked up some. You know what? I'm just stuff. You know what? I'm gonna speed this up. And these actually probably should have been marked used to begin with. If I'm being honest. Just to make sure it keeps up. Cool, cool. Top of the planet, not that far away. I guess it's here. This might actually link into it. No, that's. Any foundation at this point. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna start covering top of this planet in foundation. Cool. Eventually, we will just be a giant ball of concrete in space. So, I'm out. Gonna go pick some up. I think it's over here somewhere. Yeah, it's on the other side of this. Yep. 10,000 concrete. Way more concrete than I have any idea what to do with. They're kind of going to burn through it quite a bit. I'm also not coloring it right now. I probably should be. I don't know like what to color it currently. Like, I don't really mind its appearance right now. Looks fine to me, so like, it could definitely be more interesting. Sure. I could probably like make like some cool concrete art or something on the top of the planet here. If I really wanted to. Or like a Mega Man or something up here. Honestly, actually, that could be like a fun thing to do at some point. Okay, there we go. Not research, not trans. Nice. Actually, let me tear those down because they're not spaced the same as the rest of them. Put the one. I'm getting so lost on where this is. Dyson sphere. To be as close to each other as possible. Which is probably a bad idea. We technically have a little over half of them now. Which means that I should, or a little over half the planet, so I should almost always be getting something. Like, some of them should almost always be receiving power, I think. Ugh. Like, as this one starts to drain, this one should definitely be filling up. And once we get like a full ring, we should be good. We should always have some, or we'll always have like about half of them receiving power. So I got some. Alright, so how's this coming along? Oh, is it already empty? Heck. Well, not quite. Looks like it's mostly empty. Cut the line there. There. power's at 50. That doesn't seem right. But also, I completely believe it. Well, thankfully, power should get slightly less problematic in a second. I think it's just because everything is on right now. Like everything over here is turned on, so it's been working. Got a whole bunch of on. Like all of this stuff is running and working, kind of stuff. Like literally all of it. So it's kind of sorting out this power without making enough. Or we're kind of like slowing down the process here or whatever. But we're just slowing down the process in general. We're getting less of these. We'll jumpstart it. The best of my ability. Yeah, there we go. I put all those in. Turn that off first. Ooh, there we go. Hey, that should help. I hope. That's really what it is. Because these start to get backed up. Or like everything here starts to not receive enough stuff. So I'm not pushing out enough power to supply it. Giving it right now anyway. That's fine. We'll figure it. How are these doing? I'm getting enough graphene. Oh, it's like a power thing. I think it's just a production. I'm just not making enough. I'm not making enough graphite. Graphite's a lot. It eats a lot. I think if I can just like upgrade a bunch of the belts over here, the belt 2s, I'll actually have a much better time. We'll stop having resource trouble as much. But that requires me to make the electromagnetic ones. Or just bring the electromagnetic ones over by where these are. Which isn't impossible. But not until like... Okay. Back over here. Here. A little bit harder to find now because there's less over here. Alright. I don't even need that pull anymore, yeah. So I want... Transportation. I want the big guy here. But he's currently not in power. But he is... Oh. Is that... technically hooked it all up? But I know our power is going to get absolutely drained by this thing filling in. Impurity silicon. demand. There we go. Again, that should let me make more of these. The biggest issue I've been having is silicon. Producing silicon fast enough. That should help. Our power is just going to suck for a while until this gets built. Until this gets charged. Once it's charged, our power will not be as terrible. Because that just eats so much power. So does none of this have power because it acts as power? Or does it not have power because we're devouring it? Looks like it just maybe doesn't have power. No, it does. It's all hooked up. Oh no, that's not hooked up. There we go. Now my entire power grid's demanding even more from me. That's better. Cool. We need to get more of these. I need graphite, and I think I need magnets too. Yeah. Got a chest for graphite and magnet. Silicon delivered. They're not coming out. I thought I told it to do that one. Oh. Not even researching. So the power is like that's just how much those things drain to charge up. It's really bad. What am I looking for? Looking for magnets. Magnets are over here. These are just still. Probably. Then graphite. Hold on. Here. Could easily enable me to make two more of them. Now what am I missing? Those. I don't know how many of these I'm going to be making. I'm going to just make a bunch of them probably by the end of this, but. So as we continue to set stuff up, things will go. And we're limited again. Looks like it's magnet. I'll kind of let those off. And I think we want to start cutting some more of these guys. For the big dudes. I'll just put them on the thing. I still don't know if logistic vessels are based on what this one wants, or if it's like the whole, like all of them work together. But this one's gonna want a bunch anyways, because I'm going to be using this one as like a primary shipping station basically. So it's gonna supplement a lot of the bus, not the bus, the ball. By bringing in a whole bunch of the resources it needs. Basically like the iron and the copper are all gonna just be brought in through that, rather than having to be made. So I'm actually just going to like pull a line. Essentially, I'm just going to pull a line in here onto the copper and a line to both irons. Obviously, the magnets still need to be done here, but that's okay. That'll give us more copper, more of this, and then also we have the silicon now. So I can potentially bring in a line of silicon to make the solar panels or something. right on the main thing. Almost. It's getting there. It just takes time. Once it's like as it's getting hard, like once it's charged, it shouldn't really bad on my power. Hovering. Yeah, so as some of these, as you can see, it's kind of, there's like a circle that it's making, right? So as these ones kind of drop, these ones go up, and it's, it just goes in this big circle. As I thought. And same thing with the solar panels, right? Solar panels down here, 50 intensity. One's back here, 9, 18, 31, center. So. It, you know, our power is gonna be an absolute struggle. Good time. Of charging the big thing. So the more coverage we get with these, the better. So the more of the circle we fill out until it's completed. I think we probably need another like roughly like maybe like somewhere between 6 and 8 it looks like. Just rough estimating. And obviously more we can. Alright. The processor now being supplied with its silicon directly. I can make more of these. I actually want these processors to go in. I think I want them to go into the logistics tower. I don't know if I want them to go into this one. I don't know if the interstellar ones count. As like the big ones or whatever. But it counts like the small ones. I'm a little hesitant. But I might as well. Bottom here. Processor. Remote supply. And local supply. Or local storage, maybe? No, local supply, I think. I think that means it'll supply it locally to this planet, and also remotely to the other planet. Is what I would assume that means. So that's probably... I hope that's right. I have no idea if it is or not. Hey. Well, oh, motors. No. I don't really let these things go. I don't have any iron? Okay. I probably have some, yeah, I should have some iron lying around here. I do need to set up a logistics drone thing. Like 10 drones over here as well. I think it seems like it's the area, or like that tower is what these drones stuff seem to be doing. It seems like they supply for that particular tower. Bring in the iron and the copper. And supply low. Okay, so I think I can just like at home. So now the thing is not discharged. No. It's very slow. All the drones are coming in. I'll kind of like all of them. We're going a little slow today, but that's okay. kind of how this game goes sometimes, right? Sometimes you just gotta like take it a little bit slower. It is what it is. Like I might be banning more bots tonight. I went on like a bot banning spree like Thursday or Friday night last week. So I noticed there were so many like bots in the chat, so I just like banned all of them in one fell swoop. There's a website actually, there's a couple of places that have like lists of known chat bots or like Twitch bots. And so I just went through the lists, banned everyone in them that wasn't already banned, and then looked at my chat, found a couple of extras that like dodged the ban and banned them as well. Because we don't tolerate bots in this here Twitch stream. Get them out. They're not welcome. We don't want none of them there bots in this Twitch stream. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. Yeah, Inventory's getting really like clogged up, but I'll fix it. I'll fix it. This is probably overproduction. But the nice thing is, if we're not consuming all of it, it doesn't really matter. Because only as I'm only overproducing this as much as I'm consuming, essentially. But the goal is definitely to make more, and now that our silicon's like more direct, it should be. I'm mostly just concerned. I'm more concerned about the copper, but the copper should be fine. This does not use a lot of copper. Oh, cool. Iron and copper. I shouldn't go like up this way. I might actually build them through the wind field and then into Kodia. But I can also try to add in a silicon somewhere. I don't really know where I would. Instead of maybe building another set of things on the side, right, where I can run a copper line and a silicon line. I think I had. No, I don't have copper. That's stone. Stone. Magnet? Oh, I know the solar panels use copper silicon circuits, so for that. And then if I wanted to put anything else on, either like a lot of the other stuff that I have that I would want to be making, it's a lot of just like expensive, right? Stuff that I would need to be transporting in rather. Actually, think about it. Don't need iron. There's no reason to be storing the iron in here. The stone and circuits, maybe. Iron, no. I'm gonna let it just like hold on to them for now. But I guess technically I'd like dump a bunch of it there. Grab a bunch. It'll fill up with whatever's left on that belt. I can just throw them all in this one. It's a bigger storage anyways. What? Is all of it? Cool. Then big tower. Portal in there. Just for simplicity's sake of my inventory, I'll store all of it in there for now. I think that's everything, other than titanium as well, but I don't know if I want someone to take in titanium too. But that's at least 3 of the 4 things that we're exporting from the plant, for sure. And then also storing in the processors for other buildings. Yeah, wow. We are... What are... Oh. It would help if I told them to output. Did I put up on something? Okay. I just put up on that one. Yeah, wow, okay. That's actually not enough. Looks like. These things are a lot hungrier than I thought they were. No, actually, no, that is enough. That actually is exactly enough. So I'm a little concerned about the circuits. I can easily up the circuits. I have to do a little bit of work for it, but I can easily upgrade the circuits if I need to. But I think I want to try to get the rest of those before we get the full ring. I think I need about 6. I'll grab the resources to make about 6 of it. Okay, so 1. I should make a chest for those somewhere. Make it a little bit easier for me. Like for the silicon, I'll just grab it from the big thing. These guys. I think I'm limited by the magnets. No, the magnets. Oh. Grab 400 or 500. None, because I don't have any 30 silicon. I can just grab, like, I don't know, like 900 some out of there. Not enough. Oh, because I don't have motors. I didn't notice that. I think the motors are over here, actually. Where are they? They're somewhere. Oil. Is this motors? No. This is the hull. I always get so turned around. I don't know where anything is. I think the motors are over here? Yeah. They're over here. Because they're being ordered here. Oh my god, we actually have a supply? That's insane. I'm gonna grab just like 30 of them. Grab like another 100 of them. But now I'm limited. Cool. A little bit on that. I don't really have anything to talk about, really. I guess, I don't know. I haven't like seen anything. I mean, I could. This is so fun. I think I might spread them out a little bit more, or rather, like double them up. I guess double up the colors, which is why I might just spread out the ones that are already here. Basically double their distance and then put intermediaries in, like halfways. That could be cool. I really like it. This turned out really well. So this one's at 50. And this one's at 20. Typing in these sucks. 40. and then I can add in an orbit. I don't remember how big these are. How big are these? 10,900. Add orbit. $1,900. No incline. I mean, launch doesn't matter. And then let it be orbit inclination 1T. Because these gotta like readjust themselves. These are the wrong buttons. Obviously, the things that are kind of like get reshot out into the new orbits. But this one at the 20 should be mimicking blue. 290, 100. 100. 90, 100. No. 90, 100. Right. And then a fifth orbit. 1,100. 60 degrees. 0, just to keep them all in the same spot. Then you should be the yellow. $51, 100, 100. So what we should start is it should make the pink's kind of non-existent, so pink's going to be left behind. 100. You should be at 100 degrees. Beginning our kind of flip over the 90 degree axis. 0, just simple. So we have one point, and then you will be 330, 89. 30, 89. Alright, I'm gonna set up some new cannons for those, but I think we'll do that, and then I've got 5 of these. This will give me a better indication of how many more I need anyways. Well, for these guys. The goal is to basically always be getting the power. Actually, I don't think I can put another one in. No. So, that one can be a little off-center, I guess. So actually that completes the whole ring. It's a little... that's a little... I'd have to either space them in more or space them out more. Like, put them further out or further in. But sometimes they'll all be working, and sometimes some will be working. So that should be getting us a good one. I don't know if these are, like... I guess I don't know exactly how the power runs entirely. Like, if the Dyson sphere only generates like so much power, so it's like divided amongst all of these. I don't fully know, but I'm shocked our power is so bad. The big tower should, or the other big tower should be fun. It should be the new one. Where's see the new big one? Wait, new big one's over here. Right there. Oh, it's not fully charged yet, okay. I thought it would be already. Well, we're gonna add more guns. I should need to get some steel. Or somewhere. Here. Should be right there. Steel. All of it. We need at least 3. Is it motors? It's motors. It'll be actually close to the motors. Right here. I don't need like a crazy amount. I think. No, not even 100. 60 some should be more than enough to make a third gun. And then we go to the top of the planet, I make some guns, put those up. Yeah. So do a little bit more foundation here. But... just to at least make this a little bit consistent. And the next one's gonna be number 4, 5. Have one more done? Yep. You do number. You might need power. Yep. Try to get a little bit more. Oh, I need power on those. Maybe I can get this a little bit closer. That's where it's gonna go. Okay. That works. Well, which is a bit harder. Consistency here. Do the ones back here so they're in line with. For them, it's just a big ring. There we go. I think any of these can currently fire. Should fix our Dyson. Right. Should go 6, 3, 5, 2, 1. So it'll change our colors a little bit. It'll kind of expand them. There we go. Awesome. Like, actually, that's awesome. Like, this gets made so slow, and it just doesn't matter. There's so many spoolers out. Like, we're still just using the chest for this first one. It is more than 5. I also want to just like export the chest into the line. I think one of them fired. Looks like the line moves, so I guess maybe, okay, maybe not. Yeah. So pretty. I love it. It's so good. Alright. So big thing should be done. Charging. The new. Anything should. So I can tell it to clear that. There we go. Wow, we already have the supply. That's good though. One of the out of my inventory. I have a power. Oh. Not in my inventory, rather. I'll pick up some of that. Then we'll call it. We have to do a lot. We're kind of like this awkward spot where we're just constantly working on stuff. So kind of awkward. Yeah, like we're constantly just like working on getting projects done, basically. Smaller scale stuff for the bigger picture. So a little awkward. What else in this? I don't even know if I want the stone in there. Like what all uses the stone? Chemical plants, oil extractors, oil refineries, and water pumps. All of which are being made here, except for the water pump. I just make those by hand. So storing on the stone is also done. I just don't know what to do with it. Need to do that. That was just fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. As far as having them in my inventory, I'll just pop them in one of those. Cool. Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the 5,000 that are in here, but we're gonna. Like, the circuits are definitely supply. We want those to be on supply, that way I can just transport them wherever. Like, I don't know what I would do with stone pick. Other than maybe like bring them over here for like concrete or something, but like that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Bit of an oversight, I guess, on my part. Kind of like a future. Right. And then another thing that we would be in here would be titanium, so unless I want to like double up on the iron for some reason. That. And then I think what I'm gonna do, I come over here. The stone is made. Got a chest here. So, then right, we take another chest on top. Limit that one to just one stack. We already have a bunch up around there. Here. 4,200. And just dump it all in there. Stuff I ever need to handcraft. There's a good like 4,000 or 5,000. Oh, all the sales are going up. I'm assuming that Dyson Sphere is going to start correcting itself. Looks like it is. Slowly, but it is. Yeah, it's slowly fixing itself. It's going to look a little janky for a little bit, but as the sales start to die out on the older ones, it should be essentially the same pattern, but now the colors are doubled up, so a bit better of a view of it. And then there's still like 80 degrees in there of wiggle room, so I can either expand it or decrease it. I don't know. This is so cool. I love this. These solar sails are so sick. Awesome. Yeah, so we got, right, because we got the light blue, yellow. White made it all the way around, but it's gonna be really cool. And obviously they all merge in on one. I could have, like, I don't have to have it that way, obviously. Oh, I like it. I think it looks, because then it's just like one thing, and you have like a perfect flip point. Fortunately, symmetry in what we're doing with, but maybe when we get a little bit more into the actual Dyson sphere, you don't know the colors. We'll talk a little bit more about why the colors I picked are the colors. But right now, I'll leave it a mystery if you don't already what the 3 colors I chose were. But it's doing good. We obviously need to like start upgrading it, I think, as quickly as possible. So cool. I love it. Awesome. It's starting to look even better. But that, I think, is going to be all I have today. Save it. Yeah. See it for today's Dyson sphere. I will be back tomorrow with more. Should hopefully be able to start really working our way towards purple cubes now. So we have a lot of built up, right? That's kind of what we've been building towards purple cube. While also kind of working on some stuff. I need to set up 2 other small things, like a drone factory and a cargo ship factory, which I think is going to require a tier 3 engines. But now that we have excess engines, we can kind of maybe a little bit more with that. It's a little bit easier to get away with doing that. Then we can start sending those. Right, we just kind of start building more logistic towers or with it. So yeah. Other than that, VODs, exclamation point VODs, that pulls those up. I kind of mentioned it already. But that pulls that up. 12 p.m. EST the next day. And those go up. It's all the stream VODs. Yeah. That's all I got. Until next time. Continue making a giant Dyson sphere.